Hello, Fragbite. My name's Sadokist. I'm going to be here with some random guy I found on the side of the street. His name's Henryg, and we're going to be doing an interview. So, Henry,
yes,
we'll start this off. Who is the best UK CSGO player of all time?
There's not really anyone to pick from right now.
That is actually the correct answer.
I guess if you seriously want an answer, let's go with Rattlesnake.
Wow, I thought he was going to go with himself, but the correct answer was no one. He was right, actually. Henry, hair product. What is the best hair product in the world, and why?
I know this. It's not necessarily what you might think of it, like a gel or maybe a wax. It's actually sea salt spray. That's what you put in your hair as you're drying it. It actually gives you a lot more volume and actually prepares the hair before you put it in. So I would say sea salt spray.
Thought he was going to go with something about Mary, but sea salt spray works. I have seen you use that a number of times. Okay, you wear a lot of denim.
Yes.
So I expect you to be versed on this question. Obviously, you've got a quite diverse wardrobe. Denim-wise, it's quite actually just kind of blue when you open the door. But who makes the best denim in the world?
Levi's, I think, without a doubt. Like if you're talking vintage Levi's, you can get stuff from the 70s and 80s. That's going to be your best jackets all day long. You need to go searching for them down the flea markets and stuff, but that's where you should be going, Matt, just in case you were wondering.
You do like fleas. Moving on. Now that we're getting into some more of the integral stuff, we'll talk about the casting crew. Okay. Who is how can I phrase this? Who is the person that during the course of a day you want to kill the least?
Kill the least? Machine. You can't be angry at that guy. He's so lovable. He's like a big teddy bear. He's so cute and friendly. Like, I couldn't ever be angry at him ever.
Obviously, the counterpart question: who's the one you want to kill the most?
He's actually sat next to me right now, so that's kind of awkward. Wouldn't never do it, of course, but if you're talking about me, who I'm going to do it to, it'd probably be you, I'm afraid.
It's fine. Unfortunately, I've seen you play CS. You probably couldn't kill me very much, so we'll be all right there. If you had to bring, this is actually going to be kind of a serious one. Okay. If you had to bring one map back into the map pool, what would it be? One map that's not currently existing in the map pool. And I'm going to say, all right, you can go with Nuke. I was going to say you can't use Nuke, but I might let you use it.
That's an interesting question. Nuke, just to go on Nuke quickly, obviously we saw it played in that All-Star game, and it looked pretty horrible. Obviously the guys who haven't played it at all, and they hadn't really done much with it, but I like the idea of it. Like, it looks like they've made adjustments to it. It still needs I think about half of those needs to be removed, and it was still quite an interesting map, some of the new things they've opened up. In terms of the old maps, I'd like to be cool to see like a mill come back or something like that. That was in the beginning of CSGO, sorry. If you remember that, it was like the first, 2012 we did play it. I thought that was a really cool map, and then that's probably what I'd say is missing at the moment, something like that. Or the old things like Strike Fire and all that kind of stuff as well. Could be interesting, but, you know.
Well, Strike's kind of become Mirage in some ways. It was a little different because they had that like Get Right passage or whatever it was. But I think Mill's actually my favorite map of all time, so it's interesting you said that. See, this is why we're a duo. Isn't that cute? All right, important question again. Which country, out of all the countries we've been in, because we've been to, I think, 11 this year or something crazy, which country has the best bathroom stalls?
The best bathroom stalls? Well, I know I just realised why you asked me that question. You can't, man, we can't fit this in. That's insane.
But no, there's no context to it. There's no context. But like, okay, so here I'm gonna stay serious because I think it's sweet because they have your own sink in your own stall, which means you can wash your hands easily. You don't have to worry about contamination.
The Swedish ones, every cubicle has its own little station.
Yeah.
And it means you've got lots of room to work with there, and you can like fit a couple of people in if you wanted to as well. You never know.
Parties, yeah. I like Sweden bathrooms.
Good Lord.
All right. Food. Best and worst country you've been in. Best food and worst food.
Best food, I would have to say, would be Romania. In terms of the food they have on offer, like the kind of range and how broad it can be. The worst, I have to say, I thought it was Belarus. I thought the video was.
Ooh, yeah.
I didn't really enjoy that the delicacies there. I thought that was pretty bad. But we didn't really leave the hotel too much or the venue. But just my initial impressions was it had to be Belarus, I'm afraid.
I think you're right, and the service was super slow in Belarus. Like pizza took like an hour and a half to get. Pizza of all things. All right. Well, I don't know how many questions that is. I think it's close to 10. So I'm going to end it there. Do you have anything you want to ask me?
Do I have anything I want to ask you? Okay. A question I've asked you behind the scenes before.
Oh, God.
You got to fuck one, marry one, kill one. It's going to be Richard Lewis, Sir Scoots, and Yanko.
Ooh. I don't think anyone's thrown me that 3 before. Kill Richard Lewis. You've already said it, so fuck Yanko. And I'd marry Sir Scoots. Because, you know, I want a sugar daddy. You know?
That's you've read my mind. That's exactly what I do. You want to marry Scoots. That guy's got bank. So make sure, if you get your opportunity, marry him. And I think we'll leave it there.
Thank you so much. This is Sadokist, working for Fragbite now because I'm going to be fired from casting. We'll see you soon.
And I just lost a lot of confidence since the past, and yeah,